Imagine a place where the sky burns brighter than fire itself, and oceans do not exist, only rivers of molten rock twisting beneath a blackened void. This is not a fantasy, but the real nightmare of 55 Cancri E, a planet orbiting a distant star. Its beauty is deceptive, masking an endless inferno that devours everything it touches. Tonight, we descend into its blazing abyss. Orbiting a yellow-white star roughly 41 light-years from Earth, 55 Cancri E exists in the constellation of Cancer. Twice the size of our home planet, it's what astronomers call a super-Earth, yet nothing about it is hospitable. The planet circles its star so closely that 1 year lasts less than 18 hours. Every dawn there feels like the reawakening of the universe's oldest curse. The planet is tidally locked, forcing one hemisphere to stare eternally into a hungry star, while the other drowns in endless night. The dayside roasts under temperatures above 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit, enough to melt steel as effortlessly as sunlight melts frost. The dark side lies in perpetual shadow, where rock might harden, only to crack again under the planet's tortured rotation. Telescopes from Earth can only glimpse its gleam, a flickering ember dancing across the void. Yet each observation reveals more despair, entire continents glowing red with volcanic fury, atmospheric vapors shimmering with carbon vapor and silicate ash. What looks like beauty is only suffering frozen in orbit. This is not a planet but a forge of agony. Scientists believe the surface is littered with seas of molten rock, swirling beneath superheated skies of vaporized minerals. Lightning arcs within this inferno, not from water, but from metal particles clashing in the dense, suffocating air. Each flash is a scream of chemistry turned malevolent, a place where the rules of comfort have been incinerated. On Earth, volcanoes erupt and cool, carving landscapes of breathtaking terror. But on 55 Cancri E, eruption never ceases. The ground itself oozes and churns, a living mass of fire that constantly reshapes the planet. Mountains rise and fall within hours, collapsing into pits of glowing magma that stretch for miles. From orbit, it would appear as a bleeding coal among the void, a wounded ember pulsing with the rhythm of its own destruction. Its glow fluctuates, suggesting violent geological shifts, perhaps entire crustal plates liquefying in real time. The planet devours itself endlessly, a self-cannibalizing gem of terrifying allure. What obsesses astronomers most is the possibility that this world is drenched in diamonds. Beneath the molten surface, vast pressures could crystallize carbon into glittering depths. If such riches exist, they are trapped in a cage of fire, unreachable, unimaginable. Here, wealth and death share the same reflection. As the star blazes across its perpetual sky, atoms of rock vaporize, only to fall again like glass rain. Each droplet hisses, melting upon its own reflection, fusing with the lava fields below. On this world, even the weather cuts. There is no wind, only scorching tides of mineral vapor whispering through corridors of fire. Instruments picking up its light shifts record thermal tides rising and falling like a heartbeat. Yet this pulse belongs not to life, but to torment. The planet's orbit drags its crust in a perpetual spasm of tidal friction, squeezing heat from its bones. Even stone here seems to suffer, glowing like flesh beneath unending pain. The parent star, 55 Cancri E, glares with unwavering ferocity, bathing its child in relentless radiation. Between star and planet exists a cruel intimacy, an intimacy that sears instead of warms. Gravity keeps them chained, their dance unbroken for billions of years. A love story sculpted from light and annihilation. At this proximity, space itself bends with heat shimmer visible across telescopic arrays. Infrared instruments strain to keep their internal systems cool, detecting thermal signatures that defy comprehension. Every reading whispers one truth: this planet is a furnace designed by cosmic indifference, a monument to stellar cruelty. Ancient mythologies on Earth speak of underworlds of eternal flame. 55 Cancri E makes those tales sound merciful. Here, nothing escapes the cosmic kiln. No wind, no water, no mercy, the planet spins silently, its surface screaming at frequencies no ear will ever hear. If one could stand upon its horizon, the star would fill half the sky, tearing at vision itself. Shadows would not exist, light would dominate and bleach every surface into blinding despair. The horizon would ripple like a fever dream, as molten lakes vomit vapor into the hate-filled air. The night side, though cooler, is a tomb of frozen rock and unending pressure. Any material ejected from volcanic fountains quickly solidifies into jagged crystals, glittering beneath a faint red twilight. This duality of inferno and frost resembles madness itself, a bipolar world tormented by conflicting extremes. Data reveals massive thermal differences between the hemispheres, meaning the atmosphere may be partially shifting metals from day to night, liquid iron winds screaming across the surface. These gusts, thousands of miles per hour, would shred any hope of substance. Each current, a blade of condensed plasma. Through spectral analysis, scientists glimpse hints of volcanic gases, hydrogen cyanide, carbon monoxide, silicates. Toxicity reigns supreme, even the concept of air breaks down under such conditions. No vessel could survive, no probe could endure, the heat would consume even the idea of exploration. As instruments refine their gaze, patterns of light shift unpredictably. Some suggest these pulses follow geologic rhythms, others whisper of storms unseen by physics. To watch this flicker is to witness planetary agony translated into photons, as if the world is signaling, pleading, for release. No artist could paint this landscape without insanity. Vast crimson plains shimmer under skies that drip molten crystal. Lava spirals converge like arteries of a burning heart, pumping energy across the globe. The result is both mesmerizing and monstrous, a planet caught between beauty and damnation. Observers could hear its heartbeat, it would be the sound of grinding stone and boiling gas, the voice of creation turned cruel. The molten tides rise in perfect rhythm with orbital stretch, as if the planet itself obeys an unseen conductor. The cosmos does not sing, it seethes. In its early days, 55 Cancri E may have resembled Earth, a rocky planet, young, hopeful, with oceans and sky. But its intimacy with its star became its undoing. Every promise stripped away, until only charred remains of what could have been gleamed through cosmic dust as molten fossils of paradise lost. Each rotation reveals death carved into mathematics. Orbital stability ensures its suffering will continue for billions of years, repeating like an eternal sentence. The deeper one studies it, the more it feels less like nature, and more like punishment encoded in the laws of physics. No astronaut will ever tread upon its crust, no flag will ever stand against its winds. Yet from its distant shimmer, humanity learns what stars can take. It is a reminder that not every world is meant for us, that the cosmos hosts places that despise our fragility. In its molten veins, this planet records violent history, asteroid impacts, stellar flares, and cosmic wounds scarred into its mantle. Each eruption exposes the timeline of torment, written not in fossils, but in flows of burning minerals. Its geology is a diary of continuous destruction. Even from across 41 light-years, its light haunts sensors, seeping into the data like faint whispers. Astronomers cannot help but feel both fascination and dread. Each photon that reaches us has survived unimaginable conditions, a survivor carrying tales of endless fire. The enigma deepens with every observation. Why does its brightness fluctuate so irregularly? Perhaps its molten crust reshapes circuits of light itself, turning heat into patterns beyond randomness. To decode these signals would be to read a language written in molten stone. It tempts our curiosity as much as it repels us. Theories rise and crumble, every discovery births new questions. Is hell a metaphor, or a geologic state of matter? 55 Cancri E exists as proof of both, a world where science meets myth and both ignite. Artists title it a diamond planet, yet in truth it's made of more nightmare than jewel. Diamonds there would be buried beneath rivers of magma and pressure so crushing they become deformed versions of brilliance. Every sparkle is a reflection of suffering under astronomical patience. For its parent star, this planet is nourishment, a celestial ember feeding light. The star consumes its child slowly, sip by sip, its gravity drawing vapors of matter upward. Over eons, 55 Cancri E will fade, its body stripped bare, leaving only memory in the stellar glow. Yet beyond doom lies fascination. This distant furnace reveals the boundaries of reality's endurance, teaching us about formation, destruction, and resilience. To study it is to gaze into the heart of existence and realize that creation and obliteration are siblings sharing the same spark. Our telescopes, vast and unblinking, become confessionals for the universe's horrors. In every data line, new nightmares await decoding. Humanity watches, trembling, as space unveils chapters beyond imagination, each hotter, darker, more merciless than the last. One cannot help but ask what else burns out there, what other worlds writhe unseen across the tapestry of night. 55 Cancri E is only one among billions, each potentially stranger, crueler. The deeper we stare, the clearer we sense that heaven and hell share the same cosmos. When the lights of human civilization reflect upon this knowledge, awe turns into humility. We are fragile sparks adrift in eternity, clinging to our temperate cradle. To witness the inferno of 55 Cancri E is to understand that existence itself is a rare mercy, a flicker spared from cosmic rage. So, as we end our journey across this alien inferno, remember, not all light warms, not all beauty redeems. Some stars create paradise, others forge punishment. 55 Cancri E waits in its orbit, unmoving, unyielding, its fires forever whispering reminders of the thin boundary between wonder and horror.